Hi everyone. I wasn't expecting to make another video like right now, but I can't stop thinking about this theory. It's insane, I know, and it's highly unlikely that it would ever be canon, but I just can't stop thinking about it. So you probably saw the thumbnail, and if you don't know what this theory is already, you're probably confused. So let me explain. The theory is that Miles Edgeworth's mother could have been Misty Fey. Okay, hear me out. There's lots of variations with this theory, like with her and Gregory being a one night stand, or they're divorced, or they're together but just living separately. And some people have different theories on Mia and Maya's father or fathers, but I'm going to be talking about my personal theory here. But first, of course, I know you want proof of this because I know how insane it sounds. First, the most obvious thing is the names. The main Fey family clearly has a tradition of naming their kids names that start with the letter M. Morgan, before she became Branch family, Misty, Mia, Maya, Miles. That's extremely loose evidence, though. We could be here all day naming characters whose names start with M, like Mo, and this naming scheme doesn't even appear in the original Japanese. Like, Mia's name is Chihiro. The big thing that convinced me was Bridge to the Turnabout. Back in Reunion and Turnabout, Phoenix had no idea how to use the Magatama and had to have Pearl teach him everything. But Miles? Yeah, he freaks the hell out, but he's still able to use it perfectly fine with no problem. Sure, that could be explained by the game not needing to reteach you how it works, or maybe Phoenix just gave him a rundown in the hospital. But all Miles says that Phoenix said was that it was a magic rock that lets him see people's secrets. Chances are he didn't even listen to him after that. I mean, would you listen to your friend if he was spouting out some nonsense about magic while he was suffering from the biggest fever you've ever seen? But the point still stands. He still knew how to use the Magatama. I take that to mean, well, he can't channel spirits because of the whole being a guy thing. He still has an affinity for spiritual things. And also, tiny thing, but Maya said she never knew her dad because he died when she was young, and DL6 happened when she was 2. I'm just saying. And look at their similarities. Mia and Miles have the same bangs. And it's not just physical similarities either. Mia and Miles both became great lawyers. Maya and Miles both love the Steel Samurai. I'm not grasping at straws here. I'm right. These three are siblings. Anyway, enough of that. Personal theory as to what happened. I don't know how they got together, but they're divorced in my opinion. But it was amicable. They decided it would be best for the kids to live in the two environments, the girls learning channeling and Kurain, and Miles in the city learning how to be a lawyer with his father. And yeah, the matriarchy probably played a big role in driving them out, because you can't really be a lawyer in a small village like that, but there's not really any other good business opportunities within the village if you're a guy. I think they probably planned on telling the kids when they were older, but that never happened. As a side note, I think it makes sense for Kurain to have a tradition of not changing last names because of the high divorce rate, and having boys take their father's name because they're not really a Fae or whatever other spiritual family they're a part of. That's just a small headcanon of mine. I've been going insane about this theory for months now. I had to make this video yapping about it. And if you're still not convinced, have you considered how funny it would be? Miles Edgeworth, the man who once called Misty, his own mother, a hack, the man who calls Psyche Locks Psycho Locks, the man who approaches every single spirit-related thing with extreme skepticism, is a Fae. Miles, after finding this out, is probably freaking out about so many aspects of how this changes things and all the implications, while Maya is just sitting there, happy she has an older brother now. An older brother who is rich and obligated to catch up on like 20 years of older brothering, and thus made to pay for all her burgers and ramen in place of Phoenix. And also, Maya would probably claim Franziska as her sister too. Of course, the family drama is very fun too, though, but I've mostly been thinking about the humor side of things. I love this theory so much. Of course, I highly doubt it's canon, because if it was, it would have been revealed ages ago. But I still believe. I haven't seen too many other people talk about this theory aside from the rare post on Tumblr and a few fics on AO3. It seems kind of rare, but I just needed to yap about it. I'll link a few fics I like in the description if you're interested in reading more. Well, thanks for letting me yap, and here's hoping I have a more coherent video out soon.